I am Rixt Luikenaar. I'm an OBGYN. I run a clinic in LGBT healthcare and OBGYN in Salt Lake City. And you've probably noticed that I have an accent. I'm from the Netherlands. That came out wrong, right? Rebirth OBGYN I started in March of 2014. I had become interested in the work because I had spent time in the Netherlands with a doctor that had transgender patients in his clinic, and that intrigued me a lot. So once I had done 10 years in obstetrics and gynecology and realized that there were no providers taking care of our LGBT community, I decided to reach out and help. To this day we have over 4,500 patients registered in our medical record system, and in total, I've probably prescribed hormones for almost 2,000 transgender patients in the community, and these are either transgender or gender non-conforming, as they call themselves.
My gender journey started when I was a young child growing up in Vermont, and I go back to when I was about 8 years old, not understanding anything that was going on inside of me. The word transgender and things like that didn't even exist. I was just a young child trying to make it through and keep my secrets hidden deep down inside of me. So I did all of those things growing up and going through high school. I got an appointment to the Air Force Academy and became an Air Force pilot. I flew combat support and special operations in Somalia, Bosnia, Herzegovina, and Desert Storm. When I retired from the Air Force, that's when my gender dysphoria really started to get away at me. I was dying slowly inside, and I knew that.
And she came to me when I just started my clinic, when I was still working for the University of Utah, and she came to me for hormone therapy.
There was no scared in me on that day. I knew that that day was my hope, because I knew that that lady that was walking back and forth across the door who finally came in and talked to me, I knew that she was an angel that came into my life.
A lot of providers are not comfortable seeing transgender healthcare patients and often discriminate transgender healthcare patients, even though the Affordable Health Care Act in May has definitely stated that you can no longer discriminate as a physician to see transgender patients in your clinic.
I would go home from my doctor's appointments and I'd sit down with Sandy and I would say, I think she's really smart, because she's looking inside of me, and based on the questions that she's asking me, she's wanting to know how I am inside.
From that moment on, she has very slowly transitioned and now is this amazing trans woman that teaches special ed at a school and has been completely recognized for being a trans woman at her school.
I give a lot of people credit for a lot of things. I give Equality Utah credit for saving my life. You gave me my life.